Welcome back, DC fans. Today I have another DC Direct Blackest Night Series 7 figure review featuring Sinestro Corps' Arkillo. So this is definitely for anyone that's interested in Sinestro figures or Green Lantern, as well as, Green Lantern is really the one that started all this Blackest Night, and it's really, becoming really popular now, especially with the new Green Lantern movie coming out later this year. So yes, I'm going to review Arkillo, the Sinestro Corps version. And this one's really nice. It is the DC Direct one, so it has a little bit less articulation. It came out today, so I wanted to get out there, review it, take a look at it. This figure is going to be my alternative Arkillo instead of buying the DC Classics Green Lantern set, because that's 6 figures and you can build the figure, which I believe is a little bit bigger than this, and it has a lot more articulation. But this one is probably a quarter of the price. So it definitely is better. Actually, it might even be way cheaper than that. This was 18 bucks, and you have to buy 6 figures to build that figure, so, maybe 120 to build that. So this is the cheaper version, but definitely a very nice looking and a quite large figure for a DC Direct figure. I'm not going to go into too much detail at the moment because I will open them up and show you, but that is his tongue. He battled Mongrel and he lost the battle and the tongue was ripped off, and now he has to wear the tongue as a sign of defeat. So this is a really cool figure, and that design right there shows a certain aspect of the Green Lantern story, Sinestro Corps story, because of that's part of the comics where he got his tongue ripped off and he has to wear it. So that's really cool. So here in the back we have Wave 7 of the Blackest Night figures: Superman Black Lantern, Red Lantern Mira, Black Lantern Terra, and Scar, and then we have Sinestro Corps Arkillo. You can pause this if you want to read a little bit about the story there. So let's take them out of the package and let's check them out. Alright, so here we have Arkillo out of the packaging, and this is an amazing figure. It does lack a little bit of articulation because it's a DC Direct figure, but it has pretty good articulation. The arms, the elbows, the wrists, the legs, the knees, and the ankles, and the head. There's no waist, and then a lot of the other extra articulation this doesn't have. There's no waist, there's no bicep, and there's no double jointed joints here. But, it's a pretty nice and very durable figure. As you can see, this is not a little thin piece of plastic here. This is a bulky, really decent sized figure. And as you can see right next to him, I have Warpath, and I just got him just the other day, and as you can see, that's a really big figure, and Arkillo dwarfs him. So that's just a good idea of the size comparison here. Here's just a quick close-up of his head and his arm here, and you can see the symbol on his chest. This just shows that they put a lot of good detail and a lot of work into this figure, and it's definitely probably the figure to get from this set. All the other figures look kind of so-so, but this guy, he is the prize figure from this Series 7 in my case. So here we have Arkillo. Let's take a look at the articulation. I just want to spin him around before I do that. Get a good look at the face and the articulation and the paint apps on this character. You can see here, it's just a really large figure. Definitely has the Sinestro colors. As you can see, it's just, basic paint there, and this is the chip I got right there. It's not too good, and I think there might be one like right there. The sculpt on the hand is really nice though, and you have the yellow lantern ring there. This looks really odd. I've never really seen it like this, but it works. I mean, because really that's basic joint that you get with these figures, but since it's a larger figure, then that's why it looks that way. But as you can see, it's really bulky, and this hand there's nothing on it, just a fist. And there is his tongue. So let's take a look at the articulation. Head spins 360. Really not a whole lot up and down. Arm can go 360 around and out. It's pretty good. Single joint at the elbow. There's also a logo right there. And the hand rotates. No ab articulation or waist articulation, but the leg can go front and back pretty far. Then there's a single joint at the knee and a joint at the foot. And there's only one peg. Comes with this yellow lantern base and the yellow lantern that he can hold. So that's Arkillo. This is a really nice figure. The DC Direct definitely make really nice looking figures. Articulation is a little lacking, but this is a very nice collectible action figure. Highly recommend them. You could get the DC Universe one if you want to buy 6 figures and then build them, but that's going to be really expensive. This is a cheaper alternative. Highly recommend them. So take it easy and have a good night, guys. I'm going to go play some DC Universe Online. Leave a message if you play that. I probably will make a video on that shortly. But yeah, take it easy, guys, and have a good night.